source. But you do it like you're not going to get enough. And then lunch can be something again that you can deal with. A salad, and it's something that you like and can deal with and don't have to think about it again. Then in the afternoon, something easy. Try to figure out what you're going to do. Second thing that I can offer you is teas are great. Teas you don't put a lot of cream into. Teas are fantastic because they've got caffeine and once you stimulate your metabolism a little bit. I mean, it's all coffee. It's not bad. Coffee itself is fine because it's the number one source of antioxidants in America, but most people don't have black coffee. Most people have black coffee with cream added, and the more cream is a non-dairy creamer, and then they put sugar in it. And soon it's just basically a chocolate bar in the form of a coffee cup. I'm more about chocolate bars. Incorrigible. Chocolate actually is anyway 70% cocoa chocolate, which is not too sweet. It's rich in flavonoids, it's just fine. If you love chocolate, eat chocolate. That's in your snack. Okay, I'm going to eat chocolate. So there's a bit of down below, and you maybe put it in water. So what I do, I'm going to get you back in, how long would I need to try and really do it? You could dramatically change these numbers in 6 weeks. I'm going to get you back in 6 weeks. These numbers are going to get better. All right? You're on? You start here. If I live long enough, we'll be back after break. I take some questions from my audience. Itineraries and reservations and climbing confirmation emails in the inbox. Well, the game over at TripIt thought there should be a better way to organize your travel and make life a little bit easier. TripIt uses this automagical process to create a super simple and truly helpful master itinerary that you can view from anywhere. So decrease the chaos and increase the peace in your travel. Sign up for free at TripIt.com. Boys use Capital One Venture Miles for their annual football trip. That's double miles you can actually use. Factory may hear a buddy down taxed by blackout. My contribution! That's roughly the Cardinals. With a Capital One Venture card, you know the double miles you can actually use. Scoreboard just wrong. What's the go on?
Good for it. Go on, you suck. Found it first.
Returns are easy with free pickup from the U.S. Postal Service. We'll even drop off boxes if you need it. Visit USPS.com. Pay, print, and have it picked up for free anytime.
Why do you think I stopped and backed up?
Right in the middle of the week, so there's some general fun. You're in a situation where
getting gangbanged.
On a daily basis. We're making a show that starts to pull back the curtain on things in our country that we're afraid to talk about. You really do get this window into what makes America tick. But more
Yeah, got another one.
Inside Man premieres this spring, only on CNN.
You're going Ironwood.
1 month after Sandy Hook, Peter asks a newfound father,
Oh, yeah, I'll think
John
about it.
Wall, are we any closer to stopping the violence? CNN Monday 99. Xfinity On Demand presents. Nebraska. Fucking young woman. How did that happen? The Carrie Diary series premiere Monday, January 14th on CW. Watch all of your favorite CW shows, Xfinity On Demand. And don't miss the premiere of The Carrie Diary. Find it here. Nobody likes to think about it, but if you were the victim of an accident, what would happen to your family? In addition to the tragedy of your loss, they have to deal with the stress of one less paycheck, possibly the only paycheck. That's why it makes sense to protect your family.
I found the bottom floor.
You can get $50,000 of coverage for less than $9 a
Ooh.
month. There's no medical
Go down.
no health questions, no application. All
You got your water bucket so we go down? Okay, let me find this iron.
Yeah.
Flying iron work roughly.
Dude, it's getting tired.
You take a hard piece of food. Okay, ready? And you push it down like this. Oh my God. Oh my God. And that's what happens.
More iron wood, yeah.
Okay, hold on, I found a chest.
I can make a charm keeper level 2.
I got that. I'm 53 and in the Peruvian Empire. So my question to you is, why does it seem that some women have it a lot easier and some women have such a difficult time?
Wait, where's the second floor?
Let them
Or
drown.
at the bottom floor.
Diet,
Hold on. Let me find the rest of the iron wood.
Well, it's a combination, but let me see if I can explain everyone what's going on. So about a third of women have pretty severe symptoms of menopause. About a third are bothered by sleep problems, emotional disruption, it's hot all the time. And then about a third of people just don't have any symptoms at all. They don't even know they're going through menopause. Part of it, we believe, is dependent on the body's fat content. You don't have much. But when the body has fat on it, it releases hormones. It actually creates more estrogen. That's why it's particularly possible for many women, because they lose their libido. And even though they're making testosterone, they're converting it to estrogen. And
You found it?
Make estrogen and makes things like hot flashes worse, causing breast cancer, ovarian cancer, things like
Wait,
that.
what did you find?
Second big issue is the emotional
Yeah, you found it.
reality of our
Right
lives.
there. I'm getting
Now,
iron
menopause
wood.
is not just
Oh,
estrogen,
ironwood is an
it's
ore?
also progesterone problems. And
Never
progesterone
knew
is
that.
valiant to women. That's why when you get pregnant, your progesterone goes through the roof, so you don't rebel against the thing going inside of it. And it lets you deal with things you shouldn't have to deal with. You'll tolerate transgressions that most people wouldn't have tolerated because you have high levels of progesterone. Well, as you enter into your fourth decade of life, literally in your early 40s, progesterone levels begin to come down, and slights that didn't used to bother you, they begin to bother you. And that becomes a bigger issue as the attitude permits.
Okay,
So
I'm
that
going down.
combination of the physical reality plus emotional coping skills leads to the symptoms of menopause. The good news is, if you shift from saturated fats in your diet to the healthier fats, that's just vegetables, for example, that sources nuts and the like, it seems to help a bit. And black cohosh is really effective for a lot of women who have menopause. But worse comes worse, do not shy away from hormone replacement therapy. Hormone replacement therapy is not, I don't think, a danger for women as they're entering menopause. Take for a short period of time, let's say 3 to 5 years. Always take it with a little aspirin to reduce the chances of causing clotting problems. But I believe that's where the average medical practitioner is going to agree we ought to be using these drugs. Okay? Good advice then. I'm going to send it. So you got a question about pain?
Hi, Dr. My question is in regards to pain. I have a pre-existing shoulder injury, and I noticed the older that I become, the more frequent the pain is starting to appear. So my question to you is there a preventative measure that I can use to help alleviate the pain so that long-term it won't turn into arthritis?
That's a great question. So many Americans must suffer from pain in some capacity, long-term pain. What is the best way to try and deal with it? You know, we tackle this on the show a lot. It's actually 116 million Americans with chronic pain issues. And for a lot of us, one pills. But pills are not the right solution because pills are changed over to cracking the foundation.
I got my celly on.
So that's about your shoulder.
Yeah, because I was
first.
still
The reality
pick
is
at
most of our
it
joints,
with my celly.
which have, of course, two bones involved in them, aren't supposed to let the bone touch. When the muscles get weak around the joints, the bones begin to touch. That's true for knee pain, for example. Because when you have knee pain, you begin to hobble. Your muscles quickly atrophy.
I got a piece of the thingy.
Same to the shoulder. If the muscles are strong, they hold the joint apart. They really suck the joint apart and to prevent those bones from touching and causing discomfort. Second issue is the amount of inflammation in the body. It will increase sensitivity to all pain. That's why things like omega-3 fats, fish oil, are hugely effective in reducing pain syndrome. And finally, there are over-the-counter products that help relieve magnets and electricity symptoms. The devices. They're FDA approved. They're inexpensive. You can put them right on top of your shoulders, knees, lower back, neck, whatever part of your body is hurting you. And they are impactful. And I would try with them. Again, they're not very expensive, and it's much safer than taking pills. Okay? Good advice. Let's turn up the stage, okay? You got a question, so you call it my attic. Longevity. And I get it, to be honest. Well, I come from I'm 61, I come from a long line of short-lived people. And granted, following all the rules and regulations of the that genetics play a tremendous role. And what's the balance between genetics and good living? It turns out that about 2/3 of how long you live is based on your lifestyle. Only a third. And the most genetic of all of us is Alzheimer's. And so many other conditions, heart disease, for example, is much more dependent on the risk factors we just talked about here with this study. They don't go on about it. Yeah, please. They're very common. Yeah, but you know, they just play a small role. A lot of folks get fixated on the day their parents died and what age they were at, and you sort of count the days down so you get to that moment. Very natural. The reality, though, is everybody right now can hear my voice, who's in good health, has a really good chance of living to age 100. What if the body counts the age you die if they take proactive steps? Well, that keeps me the perfect segue to you. And maybe because you are...
Oh, no. Oh my god, dude, I almost died.
TV to me. Never mind. Okay. TV to me.
I'm under attack too.
I didn't run while you were fighting for me.
Oh, that's pink funny.
No, I keep poisoning.
Watch out, this is... Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
What just blew up?
Are you dying? Ready for health potion, because one just saved my life. Yes, I'm off.
I am no ordinary student.
I control technology that's reinventing how education works. I'm creating a network of my whole career.
I don't fear the new economy. I am the new economy. We are the students of CTU, and if you're asking if you think the world revolves around us, no. But it certainly knows we're here. CTU, the new direction of online education. Are you ready?
All you want to do is wrap up a sandwich more leftovers. Now dealing with plastic wrap and foil.
You're always hit mine.
Tangled mess. My work, you'll get all our taxes.
Okay, don't try and steal my kill.
Control, press, and load.
There.
Oh, why would you do
Now
that?
try to steal
You
my
die.
kill.
Simply load in your wrap and you're ready to roll. Plastic wrap, oil wrap, wax paper, and more.
Yeah, gangbang! Gangbang! Gangbang!
Wrap-tastic rolls aren't easy to start. They never budge, stick, or rip apart.
Wait, something's gonna blow
Now
up.
that's that. And that's easy.
I don't think anything blew up.
Okay. But I saw light.
One hero sandwich the old-fashioned way. We wrap 3 hero sandwiches the Wrap-tastic way. Hey, when your foil rips and splits, you just want to quit. But Wrap-tastic cuts perfectly every time, so there's no waste. Wrap-tastic fits all your favorite layers and
Dang,
standard
like
weight rolls
cookies?
up to 200 feet. And a
Like 2 stacks.
Look, boxes from the store have exposed edges. Ouch! But Wrap-tastic has a safer stainless steel cutter that cuts only the wrap.
I don't need it.
Only when you need it. And unlike boxes that slip and slide, Wrap-tastic's no slip rubber grip feet keep it firmly in place. Gotta use it fold, press, and wrap without any weight. As it change rolls, it's spring-loaded, so it's easy out and easy in. Wrap-tastic is dishwasher safe, and because it's no bigger than boxes from the store, it fits right in the drawer. Put Wrap-tastic to work in your home today for just $10.99. Call right now, and we'll send you a second Wrap-tastic as a bonus. Just pay separate processing and handling. But I'm not stopping there. As a special gift, the first 2 rolls are on me. That's right. I'm going to show you a Wrap-tastic with a roll of foil and a roll of plastic absolutely free. You get 2 Wrap-tastic rolls of wrap, a huge value for just $10.99. Here's how to order. To order Wrap-tastic, call 1-800-721-2316. That's 1-800-721-2316. Or go to buywraptastic.com. Welcome everybody, our starting point this morning, CNN Monday morning. Soledad O'Brien, Shoe Star. What is going to take impact there? If you think there's a war notice, that's fine. War notice? War down. Starting point with Soledad O'Brien, CNN Monday morning, 7 Eastern. Closed captioning hours provided by Teopectase. Stop diarrhea fast with Teopectase. When diarrhea hits, Teopectase stops it fast. Powerful liquid release speeds to the source. Fast. Stop the fast with
I'm leaving.
Hey, it's me, your fat kid. Look, we gotta talk. This is my busy season and I can't then goodbye. All this January, I'm getting back in your skinny jeans. The doctor's in, back is out. Now, mate, let me talk to you because listen, yourself, you're 101 years old. What is the secret to long life, you think, in terms of health?
Good diet. Exercise if you can. Do it, stay in up, get in bed and do it.
Really? Do what then?
Good sex.
I'm proud of you. Mimi, let me help you. Have you ever smoked?
Never. I never said it was done.
You never smoked, never been in the sun. Keep out of the sun.
Yes.
You drink alcohol?
Milk.
Sit down. Here we go. Keep out of the sun. No smoking. Very little alcohol, just lots of milk and plenty of sex. What about that for a rest of your long life? Obviously, work, exercise, blood pressure, actually be able to go some.